Whatever your hand finds you, do the work. Whatever finds you, do the work. Ecclesiastes 9:10. I'm paraphrasing. Um, so what that looks like is I hear a lot of, oh, do what you want, do what you want, do what you want, do what you want. Well, do work, do work, and whatever you want is an interesting thing because it's like, how can I serve? Okay, let me run this back to the top. You're young, you don't know what to do. Well, based on where you are, will determine what you can do. If you're in a tropical area, or not a tropical area, if you're in a place that has mostly farmer or mostly miners or mostly things, then you will do those things. Typically, you'll be an apprentice for a carpenter. You'll be a realtor aide. You'll do taxes aid if you're in like a suburban area, right? You'll do real estate. There is work to be had. You'll serve food if most of the area is food, um, and then you get to work and you do it to the best of your ability. And um, I guess the best way to say it is, if you hit in baseball, you sprint to first no matter what, right? You give your full out effort every single hit. And if you do that, people will notice. And then it just goes up the line. And then, so it's like, there is points, like there is ways that you are free where you can say, I'm interested in that. Take your interest, do it. But if you're trying to do something where the environment doesn't settle, then you're at an impasse. You need to go to where the environment is, cultivates that action, right? So what that means is, hey, if you every baseball player has to go to a baseball field to perform, at the end. So if you're trying to be a baseball player and you're in a bricked out area alley where you have no room to play, find a baseball field, right? Go to the place, right? So I guess this is the other thing, is you can't be so picky on what you like as well. So there's the dichotomy of this spectrum of things, is like, where you are is what will determine what you will do most likely. And obviously we have the internet, so it shows us other options. When you start to say, I want to do that, and you're not doing it, then um, it seems like it's not worth it. So people say, it's like, do what you like. Well, usually what that means is you are praised for doing a good job at that thing, right? So do what you like means like, or like, people are like, oh, design the lifestyle that gives you the most experience for that, right? Partly that's vanity of like, that guy lives like this, I want to live like that guy, right? It's like, then do exactly what he did. Well, it's more complicated than that, because there was specific people that you don't have access that got him to there. But do the actions that he took. He talked to people. He learned to talk to people. How do you know exactly what he did? You talk to that person. You say, hey, I want to live like you, right? Boom. Talk to him. You are in their presence most of the day, right? And so, if not all the day, just drinking from that cup, like, ah. So the impasse is like, what are you interested? Because it's like, you're going to be interested in different things. There's um, a glimpse of creativity in you and everybody, and you should be able to notice that, and you'll be noticed for that when you're doing that. And so, but the thing is like, most people will do a thing that they are praised for or rewarded for. So it's like, if it's and not hurt for, right? If you're not hurt, you're most likely going to do it. Oh, there's no pain. I'm gonna do this. People do that. Like, it's like, you can get a crowd to do a lot of things if you're not, there's no pain involved. Like, people go down the route of pleasure towards pleasure and away from pain. Like, everything you do, like somebody said, good job or watch out, and that's why they're there. So, um, whatever appears in front of you, do that to your best ability. Do that one thing, focus on it. When it is complete, next thing. Oh, wow. Next thing, right? And you'll see it. It's like, oh, there's an opportunity involved. Like, and that's how life is built. It's crazy. It's like, you're a kid and you're at a church and there's a service project and it's with firefighters. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, we need your help. And you say yes. And then you said yes, like it's the yes man. And then you figure out, okay, I am now in that identity. Now I like it and I'm getting rewarded for it. So then boom, boom. And then all of a sudden it's just going to be a traveling through that. Or I am hanging out with a friend, bad company corrupts good character. Hang out with a friend who offers this thing and you say, what do I do? Right? You're not going to do that to your best ability because that's not going to make you, it's going to hinder your best ability. So if it's a filter as well, it's like, can I do this with a filter? Boom. So all that to be said, I've noticed this in my life of giving your best effort and you will be noticed, and that'll give you more opportunities to be more creative and contribute to serve more, right? You'll be able to serve in that capacity, in your fullest capacity, and then it's like you've done it before, so it's like, okay, I want to spread the word to this guy. Hey, do that. Hey, if I did it this way, try it out. And then they'll try it out, and then it's like, look, boom, you've gone up the ladder. And then more and more, wow, you're really giving your best effort. This is amazing, right? We like you because boom, they're going to use you, and you're going to say, I'm going to serve you. And then you're going to say, hey, look, I'm going to use whatever comes my way, whatever I have in my proximity to that action, to that journey, and boom, I'm going to put out the fire with whatever I have, right? Or I'm going to climb to the top with whatever I have. So, there's a bridge. I need to stack all my things. Like I've got all these things I need to stack, right? Because something's coming or something's up there. So, if that's clear, it says it best right there. Like the Ecclesiastes says it best. So 9:10, check it out, do it, and do it over and over again until you can't.